These things are fucking weird. They also have human aspects. So, I had the thought, I have to say, they have human aspects. And then I've also just seen Kalavinka's next text box. Okay. Okay. Hello, people. We're here for Kubera on this fine Friday. For you, at least it is. For me, it is a Tuesday, and I'm very short on time this week. So, it's gonna be a short video, because I've got to go to work soon. Anyhow, let's jump into it, shall we? I say we shall. But, I suppose... you know... I owe you all an apology. You know, I made a lapse in judgment. It wasn't my finest moment. I made a mistake. I was wrong. I offended you all. It's... yeah, Kalavinka. She exists, doesn't she? Yep, you all let me know that in the comments. What? Hold on, hold on. Oh my god, what? Yeah, they are. Are you happy there? Did I give you a satisfactory reaction to Kalavinka? There you are. Okay, enough fucking around. Oh my god. Let's carry on. I mean, she's strong. She's pretty strong. That was a very close call. But thank God you're faster than I thought. Does that hair look lighter? So it was darker last chapter. Whatever. I mean, I suppose I could... it's just the tips that are slightly oranger. Everything else is quite pale. Even I couldn't catch that move just now. That's pretty good for a little girl. I thought you'd be able to hear the Sura language, but I guess you can't. Was that guy a special case then? Whoa, Haz! Look, a really strong and cool lady there. Watch out! Behind you! She's so fucking... Jesus Christ. She's also absurd. Like, she's crazy strong. Hey, what are you doing? My plays are overflowing because of your sloppiness. You sure you want to help out? Like I said, I can't be as powerful here because the environment doesn't suit me. If you're overwhelmed, then come over here and protect the kids. I'll handle those. Negative! It's the best that they don't see my face. Why worry about that? There's such a common face. Lamau. I mean, there's at least 2 people that look like him. You know, himself and Lutz. It doesn't seem that common. I mean, maybe if I compared the faces of every single character in Kubera, maybe it would be, but I don't know. Can't afford to run to Leez. I doubt she'll recognize me in 10 years with the glimpse she gets of me now, but better safe than sorry. Oh yeah, she won't remember shit from now. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta worry about anything. She ain't gonna remember bugger all, at least. As far as we're aware. Season 3, episode 249, Abyss 8. There's none visible within my eyesight, so I think it's safe to say we're about done. What do you know about those? Do you know what those creatures are? They don't seem to be Sura. I don't seem to be Sura. I don't seem to be Sura. Yeah, great. How the fuck did that pass proofreading? How did that get through proofreading? How? Is it even proofread? Probably not. Those... I don't exactly know. They started appearing about 2 years before the Cataclysm and peaked when it occurred. During the Cataclysm, almost all inferior Sura and halves had lost themselves, but superior Sura were still holding onto their minds, although they'd become far more aggressive. That's when those creatures instigated to trigger their anger and set off their attacks. Certified Nestica are enormous. That are so enormous that when they go wild, not just their targets, but everything around them gets swept up into the mess. So, as you can imagine, lots of their targets died at that time, but more humans and Sura fell victim to those attacks. If you ask me, though I'm doubtful whether they took any damage, because I recall seeing the same damn bastards respawn over and over again. So I'm thinking maybe these things don't experience what we call death. They're not related to Raka. No, not at all. They're completely different in that they don't use the eye. Not to mention the blue-black appearance that they clearly the blue-black appearance that clearly distinguishes them from the red-black Taraka. Exactly. These things are fucking weird. They also have human aspects. So, I had the thought, I have to say, they have human aspects. And then I've also just seen Kalavinka's next text box. Okay. The higher up ones warned me, calling them losers of the previous universe. Losers of the previous universe? What does that mean? It means they failed to meet the cut line of the previous race, and the current universe was created to give them one more chance at winning. Is it like a recharge? Simply put, yes it is. Are the gods and Sura in this world also among those who lost in the previous race? Not really. More than just a handful of them have already transcended this game. They're playing Go, by the looks of it. They're more like judges, spectators, or cheering teams, so to speak. Then what about all the rest? The rest? I don't know, but they're probably not needed. Okay, Vishnu. Okay. From what I've observed so far, they never attack each other. Typically, contestants would compete against each other to survive in a What? Repepchage. 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 What? Excuse me? Huh? I'm at a loss for words. What the fuck does... Okay. But these never go up against their own, but instead attack other species. Not only Sura or humans, but also everything else in nature, including dead things such as landmarks. Unlike Taraka that engulf their targets, these will kill and destroy everything in their way. And so, I've reached the following conclusion. If they're the losers, and this universe is an arena for them, their winning condition is to free the arena of any obstacles other than themselves. In other words, including you and me, every living thing in this universe is considered an obstacle to them. They're really peculiar looking. Like, look how goofy he is. Look at his little mouth. Look at his little diamond mouth with his eyes. He's probably got another couple around the other side. Look at him. He's only, you know, he's kind of cute. this one here is a little bit cute, but I don't get it. It appeals to me. Anyway. The important point is that, rather than just randomly killing, they're attacking their targets in a specific order. This part is similar to Taraka, I guess, because they attack strong targets at their weakest stage in life. So the reason why they were all creeping over to that area is, it's definitely because of that girl. She might be just a fragile little girl now, but she harnesses the potential power that could become the greatest threat to them. Leez has that kind of power. I mean, has Ron encountered Time Leez? I don't think he has, so I guess he wouldn't know, would he? So, yeah. But isn't it odd? The gods seem to be preoccupied with matters related to Taraka. If those previous losers or whatever can be such a big problem, shouldn't this be brought up among them as an issue? That's not all. This village was supposed to be attacked in the year N15. Why is this happening today? This is still 10 years earlier. It's strange that no one's aware of something like this. And it's even stranger that Leez never brought this up. She's always sounded like she lived a peaceful life before the Red Sky incident. The bombarding you mentioned earlier. Are you sure that was to happen today? I don't know anymore. That darn... I mean, higher up presence tends to make riddles out of everything he says. I'm here only because I managed to figure out the hidden meaning. I couldn't misinterpret the bombarding. I could have misinterpreted the bombarding part, but not the timing for it. But not the timing for it, since it clearly hurt. Since I clearly heard when it happened. Oh. Bhavati Chandra, Bhavati Brahma. Hodi Brahma, I can't read. What's this? Chandra also left a powerful item. Someone else is already involved in this mix. What does that make? Me just arriving at the arena full of surprises. Go back. You have no reason to get yourself in this. I could have dodged that hit on my own just now. You're facing a god. You'll never make it out on your own. That's such a useless concern. The god I've summoned is also still here. You know, that figure looks oddly familiar, doesn't it? A mysterious hooded figure? When's the last time we saw one like that? In Lila's dream tracking. Although, again, the robes do look familiar, and, well, I mean, I'd come to the same conclusion, Marit. What? That golden spear. Are you... Kubera? In quotes. Not only is it a question, it's in quotations. Interesting. Sorry, my triceps are a bit sore from the gym yesterday, so I was just giving myself a little bit of a light massage. I don't know how many chapters we'll do today. It's already kind of late, relative to when I need to go. So I probably am only going to have time to do 2 this week. I apologize for the short chapter, but again, this week's busy as fuck. Next week, I am not busy as fuck. So bear that in mind. And there is an odd occurrence of next week. I didn't realize how quickly October would come to an end. But yeah, next week, I mean, well, actually, by the time this is up, I think it will be as well. It's now November. And, well, I'll explain next week. But yeah, carrying on. This is what he meant by bombarding? I think so. From this distance, I wouldn't be surprised if the village got completely swept up in this battle. And there are 2 gods over there. Gods? But why would gods attack a human village? To kill that girl we saw earlier, of course. So again, why would gods? I already told you that some gods are cheering for those who lost in the previous universe. What do you think it means to cheer for monsters that destroy anything and everything? It means to wish for everything else that fights against them. Just to be done for. I don't know why I paused so long. Fucking my brain flatlined, so I stopped. I don't know why I left the pause. There was no punctuation there. On the surface, it might seem like they exist among other gods to protect the universe. But the truth is, they're not on the side of other gods, Sura, or humans. Instead, they want this current universe and every living thing in it to end once and for all. Now we've got another bloody faction! Let's go! Woo! Imagine that, Brahma. Well, the thing is, I don't even think Brahma would be on side with these things, because they're still things she'll have created, and she'd probably be disappointed in them. By virtue of how she is, so... I wouldn't even be surprised if Brahma's just completely disinterested in the entire game that's being played. But yeah, we got a 3rd faction. Or a 4th, or a 5th, or a 12th. I don't remember how many fucking groups we've got operating with different purposes right now. There's so much going on. I'm definitely gonna reread this series at some point, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. That one over there is Marut, 4 Zengod. The chance of a lesser than 5 Zengod getting a free ticket to the next universe are scarce. Marut? Does that mean there's a magician with a destruction attribute who summoned her? I recall someone had been considered a strong priest of destruction candidate. It never happened because the temple got destroyed, but... Now, why did he pass away? Is it gonna perhaps be the year N5? I can't identify the other one. That weapon is of God Kubera for sure. But I don't see that shiny aura unique to Kubera. He's supposed to glow at night. Yeah, and that arm doesn't look like his arm either. He also doesn't... He's not really the skulking type. You know, he doesn't really go around covering his face. He'll lurk. You know, he'll just hide into it in chat and not say anything, right? Most of the time. But he doesn't, you know, skulk. He's not up to skullduggery, you know what I mean? Like, this doesn't fit Kubera's mannerisms. Are you implying that someone else is using his weapon? That could be the case. Or it could be that he isn't here as a god. But you said he was a god just now. He's both a god and the cheering squad. That rhymes. One of those who cheer for the fall of this universe and disguise themselves from other gods. But since all summoning spells include the gods' names, masking the identity is literally impossible. Which is why they have another way of coming into this world, by intervening as a cheering squad. Just like that one you see. They show up in a form that cannot be identified. But again, it's the Kubera. I don't know. Maybe that's what we're referring to. In that it is Kubera, but he's pretending to not be Kubera. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. Season 3, episode 250, Abyss 9. Yeah, this is definitely going to have to be the last chapter for today. God, time's kind of gotten away from me.
Really? You think it's time to be reading books now? My mom told me to read this book should anything happen. Huh? One of the pages is missing. Oh, I read it off earlier. You what? You wouldn't understand any of it anyway, so what's the big deal? 'Cause you...
That torn page, isn't it? Got dirt on it, but you should be able to read it just fine.
Yeah, you're the best, Haas. Yeah, who's gonna do with a book that only a magician could understand? Brother, what do we do now? Do we wait for that cool lady?
Let's find a place to hide first. We never know when the monster's gonna show up again. So, reading that, it makes sense until you actually think about the grammar of what that says. We never know when the monster... I mean, yes, but... Because apostrophe S is... But that implies ownership. That gonna show up is the monsters. No, that should just be an is. That should just be an is. That's not quite proper grammar, but sure.
Then that lady will come to our rescue?
No, you can't be sure. She just disappeared without a word after all. Plus, she could have saved us by coincidence while finding that monster.
Either way, she's better than those adults that use us as bait to run off.
There you go again. Nobody used us as bait, Haas.
Then why did they tell us to stay inside the house? What if they already knew about those monsters? We'd all be dead by now if it weren't for that cool lady. I'm telling you, they ditched us. That lady's the only person we can trust now. We gotta wait for her to come back. When's Mom coming back? Your mom isn't coming back. She ran away. No, that's not true. She promised me that she'd be back. You think your mom's the first one to make that promise? My mom had promised me the same thing. She said she'd be back for us if we waited for her. And then she took off. She died while she was on the run. Do you know why? She got punished for being a bad liar.
Cuz, cut it out now. You're gonna make me angry.
What's wrong with telling the truth? Go away, Cuz, you liar. My mom said she'd come. You buy that. It's the truth. My mom will come. I'll make it so she does.
Oh, we don't know. Oh, no. We know she made a wish.
I'll make her come back.
Who would have thought she'd hide in such a remote country village? I knew these traces of ruin would lead me to her. She's so full of curses, being misfortunate everywhere she goes. Curses, huh? Curses. Curses, huh? Okay. Oh shit, I just realized I didn't put that. I pray that, because I forgot to put that back on. Well, Webtoon, don't hurt me. Anyhow. Don't hurt me, Webtoon. I've done nothing wrong. Well. We'll find out. This video might need editing twice, depending on... I won't bother editing, like, then putting the filter over the top of all of that I forgot to put it in. Because I have it in OBS. I don't edit it in post anymore, because that's a fucking pain in the ass. I have it in post, I'd be underneath the filter. It'd look like this. Like this, which is stupid. So, obviously, I don't do that. Because, again, that'd be dumb. But, yeah, fuck. Anyhow.
What's this about, mister? Are you okay?
Yeah, some kids like you wouldn't even be able to talk all your life. There are no adults in this village.
They'll be here soon.
Yeah, but I heard you guys shouting about how they've abandoned you.
It's not like that.
The right answer is yes, they have abandoned you. You've all been deceived, considering how they left you with this cursed thing.
Don't you lay hands on the princess!
Attacking a child. Well, not quite, but still.
Step away, kid. Resisting further will get you killed. Aren't you stubborn?
Kubera?
Kubera. How horrific to even hear that name in a tiny village like this.
Why are you doing this?
If that's her name, she was as good as dead anyway. That woman would have killed her and burned everything to the ground. Get rid of all evidence like she's been doing so all along. Seeing how she's still a kid, she must have been bred as one of the early Kubera to be used as a victim. You're better off dead to become part of that disgusting serial killer's power.
No, Mom, she loves me. She will come back. She's I don't mean that kind of person.
Use the book. Use the book, Leez. Whoa.
You kept blocking without saying a word. It's not no use trying to hide yourself like this. And you've got everything figured out already, you know? Someone who's got nothing to lose even if this world vanishes. Someone who's always had the upper hand over us. A world that's crumbling apart. And all the living things in it struggling to fight for survival. You must have enjoyed looking down on them. While kissing that down Brahma's ass.
I'm not actually 100% Brahma would actually be about this. Because I feel like Brahma just wouldn't want to bother making everything again.
Fine. Have it your way. Indra's aware that I've been summoned here anyway. So although I won't be able to intervene while I await my resurrection, Indra will... Huh? You're not thinking of using that thing on me, are you? Come on. In any case, treating my powers of mere error is seriously way out of line. Wait! Kill me! Just kill me! If you use that on me, then you'll also...
So it was... Oh, interesting. So it is in fact Kubera. Ida to Kubera. And now he's here as a god, hence the glow. Whoa. Whoa. Is it just me or does he look like... I don't know. Better looking here? Like, what the hell? You looking fucking... He looks locked in, what the fuck? Alright, capital K. I don't know, you had it in you. But hey, chapters, indeed, these were, I'm really fucking tired. I'm sorry. No, these were good chapters. Interesting stuff. Obviously, these weird, the losers of the previous universe, and the fact that there's gods even rooting for them is interesting. But, you know, why would the gods didn't seem to care about the winners. Why the fuck would they care about the losers? You know what I mean? The gods deliberately fucked over the winners, so why would they care? Why would any of them care for the losers? Interesting. Well, I guess not all the gods agreed on fucking over the winners, so you know. There's a connection there. Anyhow, maybe there's a deeper connection there. But anyway, we'll leave this here for this week. Apologies for the short one. Next week should be a lot longer, and also there might be a stream this Sunday, and there'll almost definitely be a stream next week. So we'll pick up on the, you know, the chapter count there. Anyway, with all that out of the way, I've been Elsie, you've been you. Leave a like, comment, sub, share my video around, notification bell, you know the usual YouTube stuff. Ta-ta. Bye now.